These robots are taking us to Terminal 5. Alright. Okay, let's go. I'm going to Miami, Malaga, Sevilla, Radiohead concert, Biggleswade United. That's my break. Do you want to come with me? Well, we're going to start with a little bit of a robot taking us to Terminal 5. I still can't get used to the fact that having arrived after 9 hours flight, still is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but not very sunny. I was coming to the summer, to Miami. Anyway, up to the Mondrian Hotel right now in South Beach.
Picante, picante, fino pero elegante. Que lo mío yo no creo que lo aguante. Picante, picante, te veo interesante. Tú bailando mientras yo me pongo adelante.
It's like a little studio. Great. And the views are quite decent, even though the weather's not great. Miami, here I come! This is one way of having a break, of course. It's not fully a break. I'll be in Soccer X, moderating 2 panels. I'll be interviewing Peter Moore in one of the panels, who is an extraordinary person that has changed a lot of things and has been involved in a lot of changes in football. So, and then we'll have a panel about players when they retire from the boardroom to the boardroom. What happens to them? Fascinated about that, because we'll have people that have retired, others that are perhaps in the process, and those that deal with all of that. So that's Soccer X for the next couple of days. So when I call it work, it doesn't feel like work when you're here. First beer, first drink actually. I don't fancy a beer, but I bet they don't have what I want. Should we ask? Can I have a Biggleswade? Of course. Can I see you doing it? Absolutely, right away. Tell me what you're doing. Some ice? Yeah. Orange vodka. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Is that orange juice? Yeah. You're getting it right, actually. Okay. Wow. What's that bit? Ah, you did it as well. Where did you learn to do a Biggleswade? Wow.
I like to spread it first.
Yeah.
Make sure we get all of it.
Ah, but something missing.
Something missing, of course, it's coming right up.
Ah, you got it.
One thing at a time.
Yeah. Ah. Look at that. Biggleswade. Cheers. I got a proper Biggleswade in Miami Beach. Hello from Miami, where, of course, there's lovely coffee too. Messi is everywhere. Leo Messi has been on paper form in the sport newspaper with an interview that he gave in Miami, but he's been in his socials as well because he traveled from Miami after qualifying to the second round of the MLS League. He went to Spain. There were three ways he could get to Spain. This is to join Argentina, who are based in Alicante before the games that they're playing friendlies in the international break. He could have gone straight to Alicante, he could have gone via Madrid, or he could have gone in a more complicated way via Barcelona. And he said, I wanna be in Barcelona. And even though he's got a place nearby the airport in Castelldefels, he decided to stay in the Princesa Sofia Hotel. Why is that? Because he wanted to step on the pitch of the Spotify Camp Nou. And how did he manage to do that? His entourage will tell you that he asked permission to the security team at Limac. These are the architects of the stadium, as you know, and you must have followed, or you could have followed my video in the first day on Friday, the 7th of November, first day in which fans could go in. There was about 23,000 of them that saw Barcelona train. Well, that was the first time and last in which public was allowed. So he asked Limac if he could walk in and see the pitch. So he traveled to Barcelona with De Paul, his colleague at Inter Miami and international with Argentina, had dinner, and then he was allowed in. In Barcelona, at the club, they tell you that Limac asked permission to the club, and the club said, yes, of course, you know, Messi, you can go in. This is like your home. But I feel that that probably didn't happen, because if Barcelona had known that Leo Messi was entering the pitch, what were the odds that Laporta would be there welcoming him, or anybody else at the club? In fact, what you saw was pictures of him outside the ground, seeing what had been done so far, and inside, he's looking to the distance. He's actually, you know, kind of smelling the grass and letting his imagination fly, and his memories come back, and they were flooding the old memories of the Camp Nou. So he wrote a very emotive, a very emotional message on his socials. Last night, I came back to a place that I miss with the whole of my soul. A place where I was immensely happy, where you all made me feel 1,000 times the happiest person in the world. I hope one day I can return, and not only to say goodbye as a player in a way that I never did before, and ... at the end. So few things from that message. First of all, we all knew, he said it constantly, the love that Messi has got for Barcelona, which he feels his own club. Just recently, Thiago, in his birthday, he celebrated it all with the theme of Barcelona. So there was a replica of the stadium, there were just all kinds of decorations, Barcelona related. This picture and these words are actually saying a lot of things, and the way he got into the stadium. For instance, he doesn't want to back anybody in what it will be elections in 12 months or so. Doesn't want to back anybody. But certainly the differences with Joan Laporta, the president now, even though Laporta said on the 7th of November, on that day of the training of the first team with fans, he said that he would love Leo Messi to be part of the opening of the Camp Nou when it's all finished, maybe in 2027.
and Messi's not playing ball. Messi wants to return in his own terms. He doesn't need anybody's permission in a way for that to happen. And the message is still the same. For as long as Laporta is in charge, I don't think there's going to be a lot of Messi doing things alongside Barcelona. You have to say it like this because it's his home. So, for instance, recently there was the 125th anniversary of Barcelona, and he wasn't there. This idea that he will return in 2027, he may be a different chairman, it may be possible to do it. And the Laporta, there's a lot of things that have to be resolved before that. A lot of things. Don't forget that John Laporta was the president that said he could sort everything out with a barbecue in terms of keeping Leo Messi at the club, and what happened soon after that, once Laporta won the elections, basically is that Leo Messi had to leave, and he's still hurt by it. So it's a situation that is not easy to sort out. Quite clearly there is the intention from Laporta for that to be resolved. I'm not sure there's the same urgency from Leo Messi. But you are talking about somebody that, as he says in the interview in the Sport, which the video side of it is already in the webpage, but you read it all in the newspaper on tomorrow. Basically, he wants to come back to the city, to Barcelona, is where him and his wife and his kids feel at the happiest. So that will happen. And of course, he will be part of Barcelona at some point, somehow. He's always said he won't coach, he doesn't want to be a manager, but how about advising in terms of how to create a team, a winning team? I think he'll like to be somehow part of that. But meanwhile, in that interview with the Sport, also says that the World Cup is closer. There isn't many games because there's a pre-season in the middle. The season will finish soon in the MLS. There'll be a pre-season and not many games before the World Cup. And he will only be part of the Argentinian national side if he feels that he can add. So he hasn't told anyone that he will be part of the World Cup. I think he will. And I said it as soon as the Qatar World Cup finished, because I think it's an opportunity to do more history in a way that where he doesn't have to be the fastest or cover a lot of ground. He's got the team around him, and that will give Argentina a possibility. How about Argentina-Spain final? That'd be something else. So this was a Coffee With dedicated to Leo Messi, and I'm sure it won't be the last time we talk here about Leo Messi. Don't forget that Rise of the Villans is out in audiobook form as well, and that there are at least two, in fact, book events happening in Tamworth on the 5th of December. It's all in my socials. And also in Biggleswade, at Biggleswade United on the 29th of November. Come, watch the game. It's like tickets are £8. And then after that, there are books to sell, books to sign, and we'll have a little bit of a chat before I run away, because I'll have a flight to get that evening to get to Spain. And there may be one or two more things happening, which I'll announce soon, related to Rise of the Villans, which is going very well. You're looking after it, it's been sold very well, and by the sounds of it, you're enjoying it, which is great.